A truck tries to navigate a muddy area, quickly loses control, and dramatically tips onto its side. A logging truck attempts to cross a wooden bridge, which instantly snaps under the weight, collapsing with the truck and logs. Log truck slowly attempts to cross a very rickety wooden bridge over a river. Bridge creaks and strains under the weight, then dramatically collapses as the truck is halfway across, sending truck and logs into the river. A sturdy, olive-drab military truck confidently tackles a steep, sandy hill, using its powerful engine, multiple axles, and large tires to maintain traction and control. With apparent ease, it ascends the challenging terrain, demonstrating impressive off-road capabilities and highlighting its design for demanding environments. A cream-colored truck with a flatbed struggles to move on a sandy patch of ground. The truck's tires dig into the loose sand, losing traction and spinning wildly. Despite attempts to power through, the truck becomes bogged down, sinking into the sand and unable to move forward. A large, dark green military truck prepares to tow a massive industrial tank trailer. As it moves, white smoke and steam rise, showcasing the engine's strain and the power needed for extreme heavy hauling. A large, green tractor attempts to navigate a deep mud pit. The enormous tires of the tractor become completely submerged in the thick, viscous mud. Despite the engine's apparent power, the tractor's wheels spin uselessly, churning up mud, but failing to gain traction, the tractor becomes progressively more stuck, demonstrating the limitations of even powerful machinery when faced with extremely muddy and slippery conditions, ultimately becoming immobile. Right off the bat, you can see this ain't your grandpa's pickup truck. This is a purpose-built, heavy-duty, likely military spec hauler. Just look at the stance, the aggressive tread on those tires. They're practically begging for a fight with some serious terrain. And that camouflage paint job tells you this rig is used to blending in, getting the job done where nobody else can, probably far off the beaten path. Now, let's talk about that mud. Folks, that ain't just a little puddle after a rain shower. That's serious mud. The kind of stuff that'll suck your boots right off your feet. The kind of muck that can stop a lesser vehicle dead in its tracks. But watch how this beast just plows through it. You can see the suspension working overtime, each wheel fighting for traction, digging in and churning. Listen to that engine. It's not screaming, it's growling. That low, guttural growl, that's torque, baby. That's the sound of raw power being put to the ground, all those axles working in perfect harmony to claw its way forward. And it's not just straight line grunt either. See how the driver expertly navigates those ruts and uneven patches. That takes skill, but it also takes a machine that's built to handle it. The articulation in the chassis, The way those tires find grip even when half submerged in slop, that's engineering at its finest. This isn't just about brute force, it's about controlled, calculated power. Then, the scene shifts, and we see her later, out of the mud, but now tackling a different kind of challenge, hauling logs. And not just a few twigs, we're talking monster logs. Look at the size of those timbers piled high on that lowboy trailer. That's a serious payload, folks. And she's pulling it uphill on a dirt track that's still looking pretty rough. Listen again to that engine now. It's working harder. You can hear the revs climb a bit as it digs in for the incline. But it's still smooth, still confident. No struggling, no wheel spin, just pure, unadulterated hauling power. This video, it's more than just a truck driving around. It's a demonstration of capability, a testament to the sheer engineering might that goes into building machines like this. It's the kind of stuff that gets a gearhead like me absolutely fired up. This truck is a beast, a workhorse, a legend in the making. You can bet your bottom dollar, wherever this machine is operating, it's getting the job done, no matter how tough the conditions. That, my friends, is what heavy machinery is all about. Okay, we start off here with this first truck, and man, look at that incline. It's like a mud mountain. The ground is slicker than snot. You can see those tires spinning right from the get-go. But check out the driver. He's not giving up. He's keeping the pedal down, working that steering wheel, trying to find any bit of grip he can. Listen to that engine strain. It's telling you this ain't easy. Lots of black smoke showing she's pumping fuel and working hard. See how he rocks it back and forth. Smart play to try and get the tires to bite into something solid. It's touch and go there for a minute. Looks like he might slide right back down. But no sir, he just keeps on pushing, keeps on churning. And look at that, inch by inch. He's clawing his way up. He's not letting that slippery slope win. And bam, he makes it. See? Never give up. Keep the power on. And even the slickest hill ain't gonna stop ya. Here comes scene 2, a different truck, but an even tougher challenge. A deep mud bog swallowing the wheels up to the axles, tires spinning, mud flying, trying to trap the beast. But does the driver back down? No way. The engine roars, fighting. For every inch, wheels slip, the thick mud clings, but he keeps pushing, holding the gas, keeping the momentum, and then he powers through. Strength, persistence, and a machine built for the extreme. That's the key to conquering any terrain. This video is gripping as it shows a massive log truck attempting to navigate a dangerously inadequate wooden bridge over a river. The bridge itself looks incredibly makeshift and dilapidated even before the truck attempts to cross, sagging under its own weight. As the heavy vehicle slowly creeps onto the structure, the sounds become alarming. Loud creaks and groans echo as the timber strains. Suddenly, the snapping of wood punctuates the air as planks begin to fracture and splinter under the immense pressure. The rear wheels of the truck start to visibly plunge downwards, partially submerging as the bridge distorts and crumbles beneath. It appears as though the entire bridge is on the verge of catastrophic failure, threatening to send the truck and its cargo into the river. Despite the perilous situation, the driver bravely presses on. With focused skill and a determined push, the front of the truck reaches the relative safety of the opposite bank. Then, agonizingly slowly, the driver inches the rest of the heavily laden vehicle across the collapsing bridge, just managing to clear the far side moments before the remaining structure gives way entirely and crashes into the water below. The video powerfully illustrates the extreme risks involved in using such fragile infrastructure for heavy transport and the incredible luck involved in this near disaster.
Sua cabeça meio lá. Calma, mãe!
We've got ourselves a serious piece of kit here. Looks like a beefed-up military rig, probably something that could pull a house off its foundation. And look at what it's wrestling with, a classic yellow tanker. Looks like it's decided to take a mud bath. Now, that ain't your average Tuesday afternoon tow job, folks. That mud's thick as pea soup, and that tanker's probably heavier than my ex-wife's luggage. But this recovery truck, it's just chugging along like it's pulling a kiddie car. You can hear that engine just purring, not even breaking a sweat. Those massive tires are digging in and spitting mud like it's going out of style. Good all P3 recovery clearly knows their stuff, bringing in the big guns for a big job. Betcha that tanker driver is mighty relieved to see this green machine show up. Mud's a real party pooper, but not for this monster truck. Keep it in the channel, buddy. Yeah, that's how you get it done. Impressive stuff. Makes you want to go get stuck in the mud just to watch this thing work its magic. Just kidding, Dot. Dot mostly, huh? What we're looking at here is pure, unadulterated heavy haulage at its finest. First off, check out that lowboy trailer. That ain't no garden variety trailer, mate. That's a serious piece of kit, articulated, multi-wheeled, built like a brick shithouse to handle some proper weight. And watch how they back that thing up, smooth as butter, guided in like seasoned pros. You can hear that reverse beeper. That's the sound of business getting done. Then, boom, in rolls this Terex our H170. Crikey, that's a digger and a half, isn't it? Forget your little backhoes. This is a mining shovel, a monster. And they're inching it up those ramps like it's a Sunday drive. Look at the control, the precision. These blokes ain't messing about. Hydraulics are singing, but it's all calm and collected. You can tell this ain't their first rodeo, not by a long shot. Once that beast is snug on the trailer, they just haul it away, no sweat. Seriously impressive to see that mountain of an excavator just sitting there, ready for the next job. Textbook example of how you move the big boys around, eh? And then, just to show they can do it again, they bring in a massive drill rig. Same trailer, same slick operation. Unloading it's just as controlled. These guys know their machines inside and out, that's for damn sure. Bottom line, this ain't just moving machines. This is an art form, mate. It's skill, it's experience, and it's having the right gear for the job. Pure and simple. Makes you respect the sheer grunt of these monster machines and the fellas who run them, doesn't it? Cheers to that. Good on them. That's how you get it done. Proper job. Hold on tight. This beast of a logging truck, likely Russian or Eastern European, is hauling a massive load of timber. The terrain, pure chaos, mud, snow, and even a creek crossing. This is where real trucks and real drivers prove their worth. The engine roars as the tires fling mud everywhere, digging in with raw power. It's not pretty, but it's effective. This machine is built tough, pushing through the muck and delivering the load. Respect. Big rig meets deep mud game on. This heavy-duty hauler, built for serious loads, sank fast. With its trailer acting like a deadweight anchor, the driver fought hard, engine roaring, tires spinning, but the mud had other plans, even the spotters. Best signals couldn't change that. Stuck. Enter the cavalry, a wrecker with real muscle. They hook up, engines roar, chains tighten, and inch by inch, the beast breaks free. Victory, a tough recovery. But mission accomplished. Now, just a hole. Lot of mud to clean up. Time to offload this beast. Same sturdy wooden ramps, proving once again that simple solutions work best. The reverse beep kicks, and that's the sound of precision. The driver takes it slow, backing up carefully. No sudden moves, just smooth, controlled handling. Those massive tires start rolling onto the ramps, which hold strong under the weight. A solid setup, built for the job. Inch by inch, the truck eases down, perfectly aligned. These guys are pros, clearly not their first time. Rear wheels touch the ground, now the front, and just like that, it's off. Another clean, professional job, ready for whatever comes next. Deep in the woods, a loaded log truck tackles a brutal dirt road, steep, loose, and muddy, right away. The wheels spin, kicking up dust as the driver fights for traction. Then bam, the truck slides sideways, losing control and slipping straight into the ditch. Tough break. This road needed finesse, not brute force. now.
Quase
Unless
deu
there's a
cagada,
winch or
Julieta.
recovery crew nearby, that truck's staying put. Bad day for the driver, no doubt.
Julieta caiu na grota, garoto. Julieta foi pra dentro da grota.
This video showcases Drama's international building monster trucks for serious heavy-duty work. Check out those tires, bigger than a car. This ain't your average truck. It's a beast built for tough quarries and harsh work sites. Hauling double, trailers like a freight train, dumping clean, and then boldly kicking up dust. Compared to regular trucks, it's the king of terrain if you're into heavy machinery. This video is for you. Absolutely awesome.